Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday! It is now summer. We've passed the summer solstice. I hope everybody is feeling great out there. I feel like it has been way too long since I've gotten to connect with all of our audience and those watching. If you're new to the You Have Beauty Care Choices show, we are your online premier education for all things beauty. We talk to different brand educators, managers, founders, scientists, the full gamut of everybody that has something to do with the beauty industry, bringing you some of the best products and the science behind them as well as their ingredient story. Today, we have a brand coming on with us that has always been all about the ingredient story. You know them for products like the trauma treatment or maybe the neem plant serum. Everything is color centric and ingredient forward, all about healing your hair. So if you have any sort of hair damage, hair trauma, anything like that, and today, especially if you have curly hair, I highly suggest you stick around as we talk to the Lanza National Educator, Annie. Welcome to the show, Annie.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here.
We are so excited to have you and get to look at this new segment from Lanza. I first want to kind of start by letting everybody get to know you. So, what drew Annie to Lanza?
There's just something about Lanza that really speaks to me as a person. They are all about their community, right? They're all about their tribe. They're all about their people. And for me, that is the most important thing. As a salon owner, I'm the same way, right? I'm all about my team and my people. And I think that is really where it's at when it comes to customer service and when it comes to really believing in something. Your people are where it's at. And so I just love this feeling of empowerment and really this just wonderful feeling of this uplifting feeling that Lanza gives me. Every time I'm around anybody from Lanza, I just feel like I can do anything. And so I love that feeling, and I don't get that everywhere I go, especially these days. And so Lanza just makes me feel fantastic. And then on top of it, they have all these fantastic products that go with it. And so that just that just seals the deal for me. It makes it even better. But really, it's the people for me always.
Yeah, you can definitely see, even just from their product offering, how inclusive Lanza is. Really, truly, no matter what hair type you have, what hairstyle you have, what hair color you have, they really have a little bit of something for everyone, and they think about every person's needs. I love their My Tribe salon stylist, professional foot forward. It is a great brand for that.
It really is. It really is. I couldn't be happier where I am with them. It's a fabulous company to work for.
Lovely. And so what about you? You're a salon owner. How long have you been in the hair business?
I have been in the hair business a little over 20 years. I've had a salon. This is our 13th year now.
Wow,
And
congratulations.
thanks. And I just love this industry. We get to touch lives and make a difference with people, not just in how they look, but how they feel, how they carry themselves. And it just, it's one of those things that it never gets old for me. It always makes me feel good.
Yes, there's nothing better than when you have somebody walk out of your chair with the shoulders back, chin up, and you're just like, yes,
Yes.
work it.
Feeling amazing. Yes, I love that feeling. There's nothing better than that.
I love it. So, as far as Lanza products go, I have been a trauma treatment junkie for a long time. I tend to lighten a lot, so that one's definitely on my favorite. The Moi Moi Mist that you guys came out with, gosh, it was probably like 2 years ago now, three. Uh, Top favorite. But what
hmm
are you here to introduce us to today?
So, Lanza just introduced last or this month a curl line. And we have been fairly soft as far as curls forever, but it's past time that we come out with an actual curl category. And I have to tell you that we have not failed in this. This curl line is fantastic. So if you haven't tried it yet, this really is something all the curly girls and guys need to get their hands on, because this curl line is probably, especially for me and my curls, the best thing that has ever happened to me. I love it. It's fantastic.
And you definitely have some gorgeous pink curls right now.
Thanks. Thank you.
So when you say all curl types, do you mean from everywhere from like a wave to a kinky tight curl? It truly is all inclusive.
Yes, this is an all-inclusive line. It is customized so that the stylist or the client or the curly person can mix and match depending on what type of hair they have, whether it's coarse, whether it's fine, whether the curl type is, a 2A or a 4C. They're going to be able to really customize these products for the curl type that they have. And I think that's really important, and it's really special, and it's a fantastic line to be able to do that with.
Beautiful. So in looking at some of like the launch materials and things like that, you guys really highlight that you have a very clean offering as far as curls go too.
Absolutely.
Look how many of these different icons that they've taken into account, and so that way you get the best formulas for the best curls.
The best of the best, right? So paraben free, sulfate free, fragrance free, gluten free, right? Cruelty free, biodegradable. It's vegan. So our protein is all plant based, right? It's peas and carrots. And the butter, it's mango butter. So that's what gives it the amazing smell. So definitely, like, the first thing you do when you use this is you smell it and you think it smells like heaven. It's just lovely. And then, you have that mango butter, so it's fantastic really for moisture. But then it's also vegan, right? So it's got the pea protein and the potato protein. There you go, the vegan butter complex. It also has the cysteine amino acids, and what those do is they go into the hair and they hold on to moisture. And really, if you think about curly hair, right, and how curly hair is made up, normally curly hair is a little more coarse because it has more texture than maybe a straight hair or just a wavy hair. And so it really holds on to that moisture that curly hair needs. And so it's perfect for curly hair in that situation. So it's fantastic.
I love that. That vegan butter complex is in all of the products too, correct?
Yes, and it is just amazing. And anytime I think of butter, I think of something that's going to be rich and emollient and moisturizing, and that's exactly what these are. But they're not too heavy, so you can layer them on top of each other, and they're not going to weigh the hair down. Even if it's a fine type of a hair with a little bit more curl, you're still going to get the best results possible.
That was going to be my next question. Was like, when I hear butter, I think of heavy, though, of like heavy.
Yeah, but it's definitely not heavy. I mean, I have fine hair. I just have curly hair as well. And I still can layer all of these products on top of each other if I want to, and it does not weigh my hair down, which I love.
Beautiful. Well, and speaking of butter, let's just jump into the products, starting with the butter shampoo.
Yes.
Which, I mean, it's right there. Butter shampoo, butter conditioner.
Yes. So this is really cool. It's a little bit different. The butter shampoo is a very deep moisturizing. It's going to cleanse the hair, and it's a micro lather. So it's probably different than any shampoo that you've ever used before. Okay. The lather is really small, so it's going to cleanse and moisturize at the same time, similar to something maybe like a co-wash, but you'll get a tiny bit of lather, but it's not going to be like the big surfactant bubbles that maybe some people might be used to now, right? But it's going to clean, it's going to get the hair nice and clean and moisturized at the same time.
Got it.
And also, again, it's sulfate free, so it's great for color treated hair, and it makes the hair feel fantastic. And then the same thing with the butter.
Is always focused on that saving the color as well.
It's important, right? For those of us that color their hair, I'll tell you what, I've been using this, right, for about a month, and I have not done anything to my hair color, and it's still beautiful pink, and I shampoo every other day.
Wow.
Right? Because my scalp gets a little oily, so I have to. And my color has barely faded. I get more compliments on it now than when I first did it. So I think that's fantastic, and I love that. Also, these products also have some anti-humidity factors, because we know, those of us that have curls, we know that as soon as it starts getting humid out, what happens? Our hair gets frizzy and it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so this really starts from the shampoo to the conditioner and onwards, helping with that humidity. So it's going to help to lock out the humidity so that we don't start seeing that frizz right away.
Wow.
Which is
Did
great.
you happen to notice, so with pink curls, I'm sure you had to pre-lighten as well. And bleach tends to straighten curls. Do you kind of feel
Yes.
like maybe, have you done the vibrant colors? Has this really kind of saved your curls from that
Yeah, I'll
pre-lightening?
tell you what, like using even just, using the Lanza decolorizer and then making sure I put the trauma treatment in it, right? And then using a treatment afterwards. My curls, I feel like the older I get, the curlier they get. My hair is always decolorized. I change my hair color a lot, and my curls have never looked better than they do now. And so, and like I said, I don't have that issue of the decolorizer, you know, softening my curl or straightening it out or anything like that. And this definitely, the more moisture that you add into the curl, the better. And this helps for sure.
Beautiful. That sounds like super cool shampoo. It's good to note that it is the micro lather. You're not going to get the sudsy stock photo look.
Right, right. It's not like shampoo commercial lather.
Yes.
It's definitely a smaller lather than that.
And then how about the conditioner? Is this a
Yes.
rinse out conditioner, correct?
This is a rinse out conditioner, right? You're not going to leave it in. It definitely is going to be a nice deep moisturizing conditioner. It's for that, coarse, dry, curly hair. It is an anti-humidity formula again, and will rinse out. And then you have other products that you can leave in afterwards.
Layer back up on top.
Correct.
Great. Do you want to leave the conditioner on for any sort of time? Is it like the 1
You
to
can
3
leave it on for 3 to 5
or
minutes if you want to. Sure, you can leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes if you want to, especially if you're in the shower. Every little bit certainly can help, and then rinse it out. But it's not necessary to leave it in for any longer than that, because again, we have some products that you can put if you need some more moisture after that when you're finished in the shower.
Lovely. And speaking of more moisture, that kind of leads us right into your kind of extra hydration treatment. So tell me a little bit about these two.
All right, so Curl Therapy and Curl Restore are leave-in products and basically leave-in moisture, right? So Curl Therapy is a lightweight leave-in conditioner. It's it has a lotion texture, right? And so this one is going to give you tangle-free curls. So this one for me is great when I want to detangle my hair. This is the first thing I put on my hair when I get out of the shower. And so it does help to detangle. I use a wide tooth comb, or I use our curling brush, which you'll be able to see later on, but you can use that and really just, make sure that it's evenly distributed through your curls. And it will help to prevent breakage and just make your hair stronger. But this is a nice lightweight leave-in, and it's a lotion, so it's not a spray.
So that's kind of where it makes it different from the Moi Moi. The Moi Moi is definitely a mist, a spray.
A mist, yes. Yes,
okay.
And this one, and I feel like this one is definitely a bit heavier than Moi Moi, right? It has
which curls
more
need
moisture. Yeah. And curly hair is thirsty, so you really do need a bit more moisture. So this one definitely is a lightweight moisture, and you can really feel it in the hair and feel it detangling. It makes my hair feel fantastic. And then Curl Restore, which is the tub, is going to be a heavier type of leave-in mask. Right? So this one is a leave-in treatment. Can it be used every time you shampoo? Absolutely. I usually
recommend for those 4C types.
4C curls. Someone who has kinky curls, or someone who has coils, right? That's who this is going to be for. They will love this because it's a leave-in treatment, and it's a heavier mask. It has tons of moisture in it, and it's just going to make the hair feel fantastic. Detangled, smooth, shiny, no frizz, anti-humidity. All of those properties are in this guy.
Just a whole long list of benefits to those ones.
List, yes. Yes.
So it is a leave-in though, because I think we're used to seeing a treatment or a mask in a jar that you put on, maybe add some heat and rinse it off. But this one, don't rinse it off.
Don't rinse it out, leave it in. Yeah. And that's why, when you're using your conditioner in the shower or washing your hair and you're leaving it or rinsing it out, that's why you don't need to leave it on for 10 minutes or anything else, because we have a leave-in mask, right, for your treatment. and it's fantastic. And then the people that maybe use curl therapy that just like that lighter leave-in moisture can also use this maybe once a week or once every couple weeks, just for that added moisture every now and then if they need it.
Nice. Okay. So you wouldn't necessarily always use both of them. Is there any time that like you wouldn't use the curl therapy and you would only use the curl restore?
Sure. If you're using, you can usually use one or the other, right?
Okay.
If I'm going to just use the curl restore as a mask or as a leave-in treatment, I would just use that one. You don't need to use both of them. At least I don't think you do. So if your hair is, of course, heavier texture, thicker, coarse, the curls are tighter, then I would use curl restore. If my hair is a little bit fine, if my curls aren't as tight, then maybe I'm going to use curl therapy.
Got it. Beautiful. So that's kind of your the care segment of our healing curls. And then I know we have 3 different stylers, but you have a whole like intermixable. But like for you personally, which one do you start with?
So for me, I do curl therapy first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I use the gel. Gel is my go-to, right?
Alright.
So I am a gel girl. I like this one because it has the most hold of anything that we have, and my curls aren't super tight.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to give myself as much hold as possible so that when I'm going to dry my hair, then I have that kind of that extra volume, a little bit of an extra oomph, a little more texture, so that I can get the most out of my curls and wear them for a couple of days. So I really like this one, Curl Flex Gel. And the reason I like it is because I don't know if you can see my hair too much, but it doesn't get crunchy. And it doesn't get frizzy, and I can touch my hair all day long and I don't have to worry about it getting frizzy, and I don't have to worry about it having that that cast on it that is I'm never going to be able to break up.
Yeah,
right?
so you can actually get
flake.
second day wear out of it.
Yes, it doesn't flake. It's glossy. It has a sheen. I can get second day hair out of it. And I can get second day hair out of it because then I have the curl boost. I have the spray. Right?
Those intermixing products. Before we leave the gel, would you say that the Curl Flex is also, could it be used as like a scrunching gel if maybe you don't have curl or things like that? Like if I could use
just
it
to add a little bit of texture to the hair. Yeah, if you just have a slight wave and you want to add some more texture, absolutely. This is a great one that you can scrunch in and kind of diffuse or use to kind of add some texture or add some curls if that's something that you like to do. There's, especially with our curl brush, I love to use the curl brush and add curl to the hair and then blow dry that in. So you could certainly use this product to do that, and it's fantastic for that.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm always looking for a good scrunching, not crunchy, but you know.
Yeah, I love it because it's not crunchy. A lot of gels to me tend to have too much hold, at least for my curl, and then I end up getting like flaky and kind of a little bit too crunchy. So I like this one because of that.
Awesome. So let's move from the gel into the mousse.
Yeah.
So what makes the mousse different than, you know, maybe design effects?
Well, we don't have the mousse yet, but we have the cream.
Oh, the cream.
Yes. The mousse is coming soon.
Ah, okay.
But we do have the cream.
Okay.
And the cream is a little bit of a lighter hold, right? A little bit softer hold than the gel. So it's for those people that maybe their curls need a little bit more taming. Right? So maybe their curls are a little bit heavy. Frizz might be something that they're really concerned about. So for me, the cream is perfect for them because it's really going to help the curls lay nice and smooth. It's going to make everything shiny and help with the humidity resistance. So I really like the cream on someone who has maybe a thicker texture, someone who has more of a coarse texture. That's when I use the curl whirl. I also like to mix half and half, the curl and the curl whirl and the gel. Cream and gel together, half and half, is a fantastic cocktail.
That is a lovely cocktail. So this is definitely somewhere too. Also, I mean, like down in the South, things like that. I'm in California where it's a dry heat. There's no there's no water left in our air.
Probably not your favorite, right? That's probably wouldn't be yours. Yes, but if you have humidity, I'm in Ohio, right? Yeah. So we have tons of humidity here. Anywhere down south, this is going to be your best friend, right? Because it's really going to help to control that humidity. And it really is, it's not as strong, like I said, as the gel. So it gives you a little bit even softer, softer hold, softer texture at the end.
Lovely. Such a cool mixture to just I mean, stylists are so good at cocktailing products behind the chair, and this just kind of lines it out of, do you want a cream gel? Then make your cream gel, or things
Right,
like that
exactly.
for those of us at home just trying to wear our curls.
Yes, yes, it is perfect. It is perfect. It's completely different than anything I've tried before, and that's why I love it.
I love
And I
it.
think it's more that it's because it makes the curls flexible as opposed to making them crunchy and hard.
Yeah, it keeps them real and natural.
Yes, yes, I love that. Even when you let them dry naturally, which I do a lot, and it still makes them feel so nice and so soft.
I feel like a lot of curly girls do a lot more air dry just because it also just
We
takes so
do.
long to
It's so
dry.
much, it's easier. Yeah, I mean, my hair's short and it takes a long time to dry. I can't imagine if it was really long, I wouldn't be able to do it. So, this is a perfect product for that because it really does make them look natural when they're dry.
Beautiful. And I think we
Yeah.
have one more
One
styling.
more. Yep. It's the
Yeah,
spray. There you go. Yeah.
there it
So
is.
curl boost. So this you can use whenever you want to, right? You can use it. It doesn't have any hold, but basically what it does is it will help to like reactivate your product, right? So I use this on my second day to reactivate the product I already put in my hair. So I reactivate the gel and the curl therapy and then I just kind of scrunch it in a little bit. And then I use my diffuser just to reset it and I'm done. But you can also use it at the end of the process. You can use it throughout the day if you've let your hair air dry and you just want to get a little fresh re-up. You can do that to your hair. You can use this whenever you want just to kind of give your hair a little refresh.
A boost, just like it
A little
says.
boost, right? Curl boost. That's right. It just boosts them up. This product also can be used, again, kind of how you were asking before about the gel, if you wanted to scrunch it in, this can be used to kind of give you the wave or the curl that maybe you don't have. So it can really
Okay.
boost curls that not necessarily aren't there, but it can give you more curl than you have, type of a thing.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm always on the hunt of being in
Yeah. So,
California. If I go to the ocean, I have curls. When I
oh, I bet
come
it's
back home,
amazing.
I do
Yeah.
not have curls.
There you go. Yeah. So this might be your go-to product. So try it and let's see if that one does it for you.
Just reactivates and brings them back
Just
to life.
reactivate, yes. Or use it after you've used the gel or the cream or mix them together and then put this on your hair and scrunch it in and see what happens.
Cool. I love this whole curl segment. We did get a few samples into Beauty Care Choices, and it was actually my sister who got to try them, and she agrees with you. The smell of that mango butter is to die for,
It's
and
delicious.
it was the most hydrated her curls had felt in months of it.
Yeah.
It's really, Lanza is that healing hair care, and so you just, every
Healing.
time I've used anything from them, your hair feels healthy.
Yes. Yes, that is the point. That is the main point, to keep the hair as healthy as possible, but also the environment. So we do both, and that's Lanza, and I love it.
It's a beautiful, holistic approach to from the pumps on the tops to the products inside and to the hair on your head.
Exactly. Well said. That's lovely.
Okay. I enjoyed learning about this cool segment. I can't wait to see every curl launch afterwards. You broke the news on a Mousse maybe in a couple months or quarters, and it is just such an exciting, beautiful brand. I think this really just rounds out everything that Lanza has to offer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I have loved sharing this with you.
Thank you. I'm so glad we got you on and we got to introduce this to everybody. We do already have it in stock at beautycarechoices.com. So if you are ready to dive into the vegan butter complex, into the activating spray like I'm about to go grab right now as well, I highly suggest you check it out. And if you have any other questions, of course, comment them below as we will be checking back. And
Perfect.
I appreciate everything you've had. Is there anything else you wanted to share with everybody before we let you go?
I think that's it. I just appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you all again for the next launch.
Thank you so much, Annie, and your
Thank
curls
you.
are gorgeous.
Thank you. Have a great Friday.
Bye. There you have it, another new launch. I am so glad we are finally over the hump of having no new products in the beauty industry. It is such a good feeling to see these new products, to get to smell these new products, and to get to learn about these new products with all of you out there watching. If you have any further questions about Lanza, Lanza Healing Curls, or anything else about your particular hair needs, you do have cosmetologists waiting at the numbers below and the social handles below. We love getting to help each and every one of you with your particular hair concerns. Remember, you have beauty care choices, and to choose wisely. Have a great weekend.